Morning, Mrs. Palmer.
Okay, while we're waiting for everyone to log in, why don't you open your math book to page 500? That's where we're working.
I have to grab something quickly.
Okay. This morning, one of the fifth graders asked me, said, or it was Irfan, he said, I have a question. It doesn't have to do with math. What day is today? It's like we're home and it's difficult to even keep track of the days.
Yeah. Can I go grab a pencil?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Okay.
We're
Are we
slowly
all
losing
here
our
yet?
mind.
Let me see.
Mrs. Palmer,
Yes.
I don't think I got my Some Dog account. Let me check again.
7. I think we're just missing Karen.
What page was it again?
500.
Okay.
Okay, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. There, Karen. I think we're all here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and good morning, Karen. We're on page 500. Okay, I think these polynomials are going to be a little difficult to check, without me being able to put them on the board for you. But I do want to hear what you guys got for answers. So you had 1 through 10, just the odds. Wow, that was really nice of me. Is that like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 5 problems?
Yeah.
Is that all I gave you? Wow. Okay. Number 1. Top of my screen is Abby, so I'm going to go with Abby for number 1.
I lost my paper, so I'm trying to find it.
Okay, let me go to Emma, who's next.
Sorry, I just need to unmute my mic. For number 1, I got negative 15w cubed plus 10w squared minus negative 20w.
Okay, so can you guys see that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, that was correct, Emma. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone got that one? Number 3 goes to Gavin.
For number 3, I got 32k to the second power times m to the fourth power plus 8k to the third power m to the third power plus 20k to the second power m to the second power.
Excellent.
Can you repeat that one more time?
I'm going to put it up. I wrote down what Gavin said. Can you see that?
I think I see one of them.
Well, some of them aren't muted, so they keep switching.
What is Mrs. Palmer?
All right. Can you see my board, though? Can you pin Mrs. Palmer?
I see Mrs. P now.
Now I can.
All right. Yeah, pin Mrs. Palmer so you can see the board that I'm holding up with the answers. Do you know how to pin Mrs. Palmer, Karen? Click on Mrs. Palmer's name, and then you'll see something that looks like a push pin, and click on that, and that'll.
I have just left the meeting.
Uh-oh.
It says Kate Curris left the meeting.
No, can you see her board?
Yes, I see her board.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's okay.
You can make me bigger, Karen, if you pin me.
Okay. It's okay. I see it clear.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. Number 5 goes to Karen, actually. Karen, you're after Gavin. What do you have for number 5?
You got it.
Okay, so for number 5, I said 14a to the 5th, b to the 3rd, plus 2a to the 6th, b to the 2nd, minus 4a to the 2nd, and then b.
Perfect. Great job. All right, you guys are doing awesome with this. Okay, I'm writing down what Karen said, and I'll hold it up so everyone can check. Okay, you guys see number 3? All right, Karen said 30. No, she did number 5. 14a to the 5th, b to the 3rd, plus 2a to the 6th, b squared, minus 4a squared b. Okay. All right. Number 7, Lauren.
Okay. I was hoping to do 9. I got 4t cubed plus 15t squared minus 8t plus 4.
Yes. Okay. Good job. Okay. Right, she said 4t cubed plus 15t squared minus 8t plus 4.
I got it.
There was one more, number 9, which had a little bit of work to do with it. And under Lauren is Matthew Miller. So Matthew, tell me what you got for number 9.
I don't think I got this right, but I said 2d to the 4th, c to the 2nd, plus 8d to the 2nd, c to the 2nd, minus...
Wait, can you just start over? Something cut out at first.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Negative 2d to the 4th, c to the 2nd, plus 8d to the 2nd, c to the 2nd, minus 4d to the 3rd, c, plus d c to the 4th, minus 3d to the 4th, c to the 2nd.
Okay. Minus 3d to the 4th, c to the 2nd. Okay. That's not incorrect, Matthew. It's just not complete yet. So you did your distributing, and you did it all correctly. Okay, Matthew distributed, and he got right here. Look at the very first term, Matthew, and the last term. Okay? What do you notice about those two terms? The first one you told me and the last one you told me.
You could make it negative 5d to the 4th, c to the 2nd.
Yes, those are like terms because they're both have the variables d and c, and it's d to the 4th, c to the 2nd. So Matthew said, okay, then we can combine those and make it negative 5, d to the 4th, c to the 2nd. There's nothing else that we can combine. Okay, so all you have to do is combine those, Matthew, and write everything else the same way you said already. Okay, so I'm writing that.
Does it matter
down.
where you put it?
We'll put it out front because it goes
Okay.
to the 4th power, but it doesn't really matter. And that's our final answer. So you were correct. You just had one more step where you could combine like terms.
Okay.
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 You guys did a great job with that. I had a whole session ready for today if you did not understand how to do this.
Wait, can you show me that one more time?
Yeah.
Like the answer.
You see it?
Yeah, I said, wait. For that one part, I had negative 4d to the 3rd and c. Like I had a c after it.
Oh, there is a C there.
Okay.
Miss Palmer,
Yes.
didn't we have to do number 10?
No, you just had to do odds.
Oh, wait, 10 isn't an odd. Never mind.
No,
Sorry.
10 isn't even. Okay. All right. Okay, so like I said, what I had set for you guys was to review how to do this, but it looks like you were all okay. Does anyone have questions on that homework? Like you really did not understand that?
Mrs. Palmer,
Yes.
I didn't get my sum dog count yet.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you emailed it to me. But
I did, but let me give it to you right now.
okay.
I'm going to show you something. I showed Lauren yesterday that, no, I don't want to do that. Cedric taught me how to do, but I can't. I'm trying to get to my share my screen. Okay. Yeah. Present now. Yesterday, Cedric taught me how to share my screen.
Oh yeah, I remember how. You hit
So
present now, and then your entire screen,
Uh-huh.
and then you have to click on it. You have to click on the thing, and then hit share.
Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Did it work? Okay.
Yep.
Make sure to unpin her.
I think it's almost, the presentation is done.
Make sure to unpin Mrs. Palmer.
Okay, I see it now, Mommy.
You got
When
it.
she
Mm-hmm.
installed that little bottle on
I think I.
Okay. Some dog hasn't been running greatly today, but let's try clicking on Matthew. All right. Can you see that, Matthew? Oh, I'm muted. Sorry.
Miss Palmer, may I go to the restroom?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Matthew, there you go. MMC, Matthew Miller C. Your password is train61.
Miss Palmer, can you tell me mine?
Yep. And then there's going to be a school code. The school code is ST-Joseph-school_12.
Because when I tried to go in, my email just took forever.
Okay, Nathan Snyder, NSA, Nathan Snyder A, music29 is your password. Username NSA, music29.
Mrs. Palmer, what was after the school?
What's the school code? St. Joseph's School
code.
12.
It says the school code does not exist.
Account details were going over.
_12.
Mrs. Palmer, it says that the school code doesn't exist.
It
Oh,
does.
wait, I got in.
What was it again? I can't hear over everyone talking.
ST-Joseph-school_12.
Okay.
All right.
Or
So
mine-
Emma, how are you
Let me try.
typing that in? I didn't get to see that.
Since I can't share my screen because I'm on my Chromebook and this is on my computer.
Yeah. It's not coming up. Let me see if I pin you if it'll come up bigger. Hang on. No, it's still not coming up big enough, so I can't see it. You have ST-JOSEPH
Yeah.
-school.
Wait, when you sent it to me, it didn't say school.
ST-Joseph-school, then _12. Try putting the word.
No Danville?
No
When you
Danville.
emailed it to me. Okay.
No Danville. It's just ST-Joseph-school.
Okay. Because when you emailed it to me, it just said, like Danville.
Oh, did it say ST-Joseph-Danville?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not Danville, it's school.
Okay.
I never got the email.
Okay. Yeah, because some dog, if I look in here at you guys, because your challenge is due on Friday and it is a graded assignment.
Nathan, what?
Okay. So,
For number 6, I
What, Nicola?
underline always, and it modifies the verb
Your
is.
character in the Sum Dog is like an eagle.
okay.
Really?
So if I go to my
Yeah.
7th grade challenge, all of the classes have a challenge. Okay, so I'm looking at 7th grade right now, and it'll tell me how you guys did. You have to do 200. 8th grade has to do 250 problems. So the green is how many people have completed. There's Nicholas Petrick. Thank you, Nicholas. Karen and Gavin have started. And purple is not started.
Sophia.
All right. So Nathan, you have your login. Emma can get in. Matthew can get in. Lauren, can you get in?
I haven't tried yet.
And Abby.
I got in already. I could. Bless you, mommy.
I'm trying
Okay.
to get in right now.
All right. Well, we're going to move ahead right now because we don't have too much of our class time left. And we want to move ahead in our book. So go ahead and look in your book. They're going to talk about doing real world problems. So on page 499, there's going to be an example of a real world problem. I'll just have you read that after. But I want us to look at the top of page 500 where it says solve equations with polynomial expressions. So for your homework last night, you were doing polynomial expressions. Now we're going to use those expressions to solve some problems. Okay, if you look at example 4 there, that just looks like a really huge problem. I don't want us to do that one because you can look at that for an example. So we're going to try one of the other ones as an example for you to write in your notebook. So I want you to write 4A down in your notebook, and I'm going to work through that one for you.
Got it, Karen.
Write down 4A. You're writing 2x times the quantity x plus 4 plus 7.
Okay, wait for me.
Equals, and x plus 8 plus 2x times x plus 1 plus 12. Okay, Mrs. Palmer wrote it down. You guys write it down in your notebook.
Okay.
Wait, can you show me your screen again, Mrs. Palmer? Sorry.
Oh,
My
no.
screen?
Sorry, people like keep talking and I can't see your screen.
Okay, I
Yeah, you
got it now.
probably want to
Yeah.
pin Mrs. Palmer so you can see me bigger.
Okay, I got
That will be able to look at my whiteboard bigger.
Yes, mommy.
Okay. All right, so pin Mrs. Palmer up. All right. So we need to go
I didn't
through
see
the
the
first.
equation.
We need to go through the first step of multiplying the monomials by the polynomials. Okay, so on the left-hand side of that equal sign, we're going to end up with 2x squared plus 8x plus 7. I wrote that down.
Mrs. Palmer, wouldn't we not multiply by 7 though? Because that's not in parenthesis. Like we're only multiplying. Okay.
Yes, plus 7. Okay, so that's our left-hand side. So that's nothing new. That's what you did last night for homework. And Nicholas is right. That plus 7 is just off by itself, so we don't have to distribute anything to that. If you look on the right-hand side of the equal sign, there's x plus 8 inside parentheses, but we're not multiplying that by anything. So you can just get rid of the parentheses around x. You're just removing the parentheses around x plus 8. Okay. Now we have to multiply 2x times the quantity x plus 1. Emma, what will that be?
I said x plus 8 plus 2x squared plus 2x plus 12.
Yes, good. So when we distribute that, we get 2x squared plus 2x, and then we have that plus 12 hanging on at the end. All right. Can you guys see my whiteboard? And you have me pinned, so that'll come up bigger on your screen. Okay. So this is just what you did last night. So far, nothing different. But this one does have the equal sign in it. It's an equation. That means we want to solve for x. So we have to combine like terms on both sides of the equal sign. So first, look on the left-hand side. we have a 2x squared, an 8x, and a 7. So there isn't really anything that we can do right there. Okay, on the other side of the equation, there are some things that we could combine. All right, so we're going to keep the left-hand side the same. 2x squared plus 8x plus 7. But the right-hand side, we're going to combine some like terms. All right, Matthew, what do you see on the right-hand side that you could combine? Start with the biggest one first. I see a 2x squared. Are there any other x squares there, Matthew?
No.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to just write 2x squared.
Hold on, stupid.
There's nothing we can do with that. Okay. How about your x terms, Matthew? I see an x, a plus 2x, and a plus 2x. Put those all together.
You could combine x and 2x, and that would be 3x or 2x squared.
It would be 3x. And then isn't there another 2x?
No.
No. Let me see. X plus 8 plus 2x squared. Plus 2x. Okay. Good. All right. So we're combining that to 3x. Okay. And we have some constants. We have a 12 and an 8. Okay, Karen, can you put your constants together and put 12 plus 8 together?
So you could put, yes, you could put 12 plus 8 together.
And what would you get?
So 20.
Very good. All right, plus 20. Okay.
Nice, Karen.
Okay, so we have a good job. Okay, now we want to put everything that has x's on one side and everything that's just a constant on the other side. So we're going to subtract 2x squared from both sides. Okay, so subtract 2x squared from both sides. We want to get rid of 2x squared. And we're going to subtract 3x from both sides. Okay. Our 2x squareds are going to cancel out here. So we're going to say 2. Okay. And actually, our 2x squareds cancel out on the right-hand side also. So we woo the other side too. Okay. And on the right-hand side, our 3 x's cancel out. So we can give another woo. All right. So we're going to add 8x minus 3x. Lauren, what would you get with 8x minus 3x?
My unit 10 is checked and graded.
5x.
5x, good. So now I have 5x plus 7 equals 20. Okay. Oh, gang, back to the days when this is what our entire problem looked like. Remember that at the beginning of the year?
Yeah. That was long ago.
That was long ago. Who would have ever thought we'd come this far? Okay. 5x plus 7 equals 20. Nathan, what should I do?
So you would subtract negative 7 from negative 5x.
I'm going to subtract 7 from that side and from the other side, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, subtract 7 from both sides. And that's going to give us a 5x equals 13. Remember, Mrs. Palmer gets anxious sometimes when something looks ugly like this. 5x equals 13. It's not going to come out evenly.
Wait, Miss Palmer, how come you have no negative?
Because when I subtracted 7, they canceled out. And when I took 20 and I subtracted 7, it gave me a positive 13.
Not paying attention, Mommy.
Well, no, I mean like from You had
copied everything
8x
Yes.
minus 3x,
All
and then you
for
went down to just 5x.
just x.
Why wouldn't it be negative?
Why wouldn't
Oh, okay, never mind.
a negative 5x here?
Yeah.
Because it was already positive 5x and we didn't do anything to it. We just brought it straight down. Right, so we have 5x equals 13. Nicholas, can you finish this up for us?
Yeah. So then you're just gonna divide by 5 on both sides, and you'll get x equals 13 over 5. Or you could say x equals 2 3/5.
Yes. All right, x equals 13/5. We divided by 5 on both sides. They cancel out on the left. Right, I'm just going to keep it as 13/5, but
Yeah.
2 3/5 is good also. Okay. That's a pretty long problem. All right, so unfortunately, I'm only going to have time to do that one example, but there is an example in your book. I'm going to give you a couple of these to try. Okay, and I could put a video in your Google Classroom also. If you would like some more instruction with these. I'm going to give you, last night I gave you just 5 problems, and I would like to give you just 5 more tonight. These ones are a little bit lengthier.
Should we do the evens?
No, the evens from what we did last night are just the expression. So I want you to work on the equation. So I want you to do 13.
Got that, Karen? Write it
Okay.
down.
I'm going to have you do on page 500. I'm going to give you 5 problems. I want you to do 4B. That's at the top, like by the example. And then I want you to do 13, 15.
Guys, when you see pictures, it's so funny. The captions.
All right, page 500, 4B, and 13, 15, 17, 19. All right, I'm giving you the odds so you
Thank
can
you.
do your work in the back.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Right.
I'll be in my office hours. I saw some of you yesterday, so I'll be there between 2 and 3 if you have questions for me,
Okay.
or if you just want to say hello. We have a faculty meeting today at 1, so maybe Mrs. Winters will have some more information for us. So if you want to pop in and just say hi and see what's going on with school, you can do that. Just go to Google Meets and type in Palmer.
All right. Bye.
Okay. Have a good day, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.